Alright, you guys, I just wanted to give you guys a little video just telling you how to use Penzu. This is going to be our online journal, and you're going to use it several times a week, so I want to just make sure that you know how to use it. So, the Penzu is an online journal. This will be probably the first screen that you see. Up in the upper right hand corner, you see the sign up button. That's where you click to sign up for an account. The account is free, so all you have to do is put in your first, last name, email address, and then whatever password you want. And they're not picky about the password, so you can put whatever. And then press submit after you click to agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. So you're going to see a thanks for signing up. They're going to ask you to choose an avatar. You're only going to be able to pick from the choices that they give you. And it's not that many. It doesn't matter, you know, what your picture is. So just pick one and then click next. They're going to show you several kind of advertisements. Tell your friends about Penzu. For features that it offers. Whether you tweet it or Facebook, that doesn't matter. The looking glass can be on or off because I'm going to be giving you assignments. You're not going to be using it for our purposes as a regular journal. They're going to ask you if you want to set reminders. You do not have to set reminders because each time that I assign, put an assignment in Penzu, it will send you an email automatically, so you don't have to sign up for this. So when you sign up for your free account, they're going to ask you what your font is going to be, and then you can select whatever font you want. You can select any font as long as it's readable. Okay, don't get like a fancy cursive that I can't read because I'm not gonna waste time trying to figure out what you're typing. So get something that you like but that is readable, and that'll be the last kind of setting up screen that you see. So this is going to be your main home screen, and since you created a free account, it's going to say Dempsey's Journal or whatever your name is, your journal. But you want to add a classroom. So after you get to that home screen, you're going to click settings. This is a cogwheel that you see on your Dempsey's Journal or your whatever your journal is. You're going to see the cogwheel. Click on the cog. You have a couple of options here. One is the journal word count. I would suggest to everybody that you count your words. Just click on that and to count your words. So it will keep a running tally of how many words you're typing in as you're submitting your journal entry. A lot of the journal entries are going to be at least 250 words. Some will only be 100. Some will be more than 250. But you want to make sure because that number is going to be in your rubric. So if you don't have 250 words and I ask you for 250 words, you are not going to get full points in your assignment. So this you want to click on to count your words. After you click on that to count your words, I want you to click on the enter class code in order to join the class. So each mod is going to have their own class code. So there'll be a different class code for honors, then there'll be for co-teach, then there'll be for the other two mods. So you're going to put in your class code. Make sure it is your class code because the assignments may vary a little bit between the students that I have first mod versus the students that I have at the end of the day. So make sure that you have the right code that you're putting in for your class. So I created a test class, and this is the class code. So I put it into the box. And now I see that it changed from Dempsey's Journal to period 1. So now I'm inside of a class. And I can tell I'm inside of a class because there's a little notebook right there that says A+. So I know that I'm joined to a class and I see the name of my class right there. So I know that I did it successfully. Now, anytime that I post an assignment, one, you're going to get an email. And in addition to the email, anytime you go on to Penzu, you're going to see this red notification icon. This means that either a new assignment is up or I graded something that you submitted and that grade is available for your review. So anytime you see that red mark, you want to click on it. So again, we clicked on our class, entered the classroom. Now we see the red mark again. So we're going to go into our entry list. As we go into the entry list, See in green instructions for whatever the assignment is. I call this practice assignment. It may be instructions for modeling a cell. It may be instructions for photosynthesis response. But you're going to see instructions for whatever entry I want you to do. You're going to click on that, and it's going to present a screen that's going to give you a summary of what I want you to do. You need to pay very close attention to what I write in here, because this is how you're going to be graded. Not only will I have a description of what I want you to include, you're going to have a rubric for how I'm going to grade it. Most journal entries are going to be out of 20 points, and it's usually going to be divided up into 4 sections, each worth 5 points. It is possible for you to get a 2 out of 5 or a 3 out of 5 on one section because you didn't do it completely. So you want to make sure that whatever I'm asking you for and it's worth 5 points, that you give me what I'm looking for. Once you've read it and you know what you're going to write on, then you click the green button and start writing now. The instructions will not go away. They'll actually stay posted at the top of your assignment, and then you'll see your notepad. In the notepad, you can go ahead and start typing in your response to the journal entry. You can type it in where you saw that purple box. After you've finished, you'll have your summary. I can see right here that I've typed in my summary response to what Ms. Dempsey needs to know about me to make me successful this school year. And I see in the upper left hand corner my word count. So in my description, it said I needed at least 250 words. Well, I see in my word count I'm at 273, so I know I'm good at least for that part of the rubric. And when I'm ready to submit it and I've read over it and I'm satisfied, then I have my envelope button at the top. This I'm going to press to submit my assignment. Then it's going to take me to this screen. Once I see this screen, I see my, there's a little white box. If you want to send me a message or ask me a question or send a note with your assignment, you can type that in the white box. If you're just ready to turn in the assignment, you can just press the green button. Now keep in mind, once you press that green button, you can't take it back. Okay, it's sent directly to me and I will see it and grade it, and that's it. So you want to make sure that whatever you're submitting, you are ready to submit it in whatever state it is. Because after I get it, I'm not sending, well, I am sending it back to you after I graded it, but I'm not sending it back to you before I grade it. So make sure that what you send me, you're happy with. So you've submitted your assignment, I've graded it. Once I grade it and the grade is on the paper, digitally, you will see another red notification flag on your classroom. So you'll go ahead and enter the classroom. You'll see that red notification again on your list. And then you'll see one of your instructions and then the practice assignment that I've sent back to you. When you see that check mark on the entry list next to the assignment, that means I've graded it. And you can look at it and review my comments. So I might write a note at the top just telling you kind of how you did. Your score will be in a circle at the top. Now this says 20 out of 20, but it's kind of hard to read because the 0 is kind of out of the circle. But know that the first 2 numbers is what you got out of 20. So whatever those first 2 numbers is, you can figure it out. Now, if there were, now I may or may not leave notes or messages for you in your journal entry, especially if you did well. I may not say anything because there wasn't necessarily anything that you could have improved because you did well on the assignment. However, if you did not get full credit, that is your 20 out of 20, I will have highlighted something and made a comment. Okay, I'm not going to write inside of your entry, but I will highlight whatever I have an issue with or wherever you lost points at, and then I'll write a comment as to why you lost the points that you lost. Sometimes I will make it available so that you can resubmit it after you fix what you've lost points on. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, but don't count on that all the time. Other than that, I want to thank you for watching. I hope this helps, especially for you guys who aren't as tech savvy as others. If after going through this you still have a couple questions, you still can't really figure it out, just let me know. Send me a note through the website or send me an email, and I will follow up with you and get back with you. All right, have a good one. See you soon.